What's the words, y'all? We here. We here. We finally here. Shit set up, fam. Shit set up. And I know for all my loyal subscribers, fam, I only got about 600 of y'all, but that's crazy. For all the niggas who been with me since I was like at 200 subs a few months ago, y'all know I've been talking about this exact situation that we in right now. This the exact same shit that you looking at right now. I've been talking about doing this for months, fam, months, and I just wasn't in the position to do it. But we finally here, fam, and I love to see it. And damn, this trade absolutely ran. This trade absolutely ran. I could have made a bag today, but we don't chase. We get what we get. As y'all can see, this trade was made right here. Just to give y'all a little rundown. I don't gotta introduce myself, nigga. Y'all know who I am, but y'all family. Y'all know what this is. But we finally here with the trade breakdown. So today, on the 17th of January, we took a trade. We took a trade, and 2 days before this, I lost. So let me give y'all a rundown. Actually, I got it on my calculator. Well, no, I'm just gonna give y'all an overview of how this week went. Y'all, this is my first week trading being unemployed. You feel me? And let me tell y'all my analytics. This week's P&L was $80. 80 fucking dollars, yes. And am I mad about it? Absolutely not, because it could have been in the negatives, but it wasn't. I took about $2,615 in wins, $2,535 in losses. So I don't know if that adds up to 80, but about around there. So yeah. So Monday I took a dub. Tuesday I lost. Wednesday, no. Monday, Tuesday I won. Wednesday, Thursday I lost. Today I won. Yesterday I took 3 L's though, and I learned a lot throughout this week. Let me give y'all just a little rundown of what I learned this week on my first week trading without going to work. Definitely learned that your risk is all that really matters. You cannot control if you win, but you can control how much you lose. So with that being said, I'm going to control that. My max stop loss is 30 points, which is around 600 points on a 50K account with one contract on NQ. So that's about $600. That's my max though. That's not what I'm targeting. That's my max. So my regular trading at my average risk, I'm going to average around 20 to 25 points. And I'm comfortable losing that on this account. I don't know if I told y'all. No, I haven't told y'all, but I think in like 2-3 videos, I told you that I was trading demo for a while until I got my first. I think I did tell y'all last video. I'm trading demo for about 2 weeks, this week and next week, until I want to go into my first 50 account, my funded futures evaluation. I just want to make sure I'm confident. Like I said, just putting up shots before the game. You feel me? You got to warm up. So I'm trying to see where I'm at. A break-even week this week, but I learned a lot. About just risk, and I'm adding a footprint chart to my confluences, meaning basically just showing you, the what's the word for it? The transactions in the stock auction. You feel me? Seeing like the volume in certain areas and certain key levels that I'm at. Does this want to keep pushing? You feel me? Depending on the volume, or just depending on who's more aggressive, buyers or sellers. So I'm adding the footprint chart to one of my confluences starting next week. But as y'all can see, I kind of went a little supply and demand / ICT. Like that's really where I've been. Like I really been trading algo, supply and demand, and ICT all at once. Like I'm not just holding myself to one strategy, but ICT is what I trade. That's what I mainly trade, and that's what I'm going to trade for life. But like as far as like supply and demand, let me not say supply and demand. The only reason I said that is because of this trend line. If y'all know me, y'all know I never use trend lines, but this was an obvious trend line, and I know for people who do trade supply and demand, this was a supply or demand range. I don't really know what they clarified as because I don't trade supply and demand. I'm not really worried about this breakout. This happened a little bit later, but I got on the charts around 5 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, so one thing that I have been looking into is volume. Let me tell y'all why I took this trade. We can start from the higher time frame. So starting in the daily, we had this, these trends, obviously, as you can see. But unlike this tap, and this tap off of this trend line, we're on this one specifically. We've came down, swept these internal lows, and tapped into this daily fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm trying to see, you feel me, some kind of reversal, and that's exactly what we seen going into, I think, what it was, the beginning of this week. So all beginning of this week, I was looking for a bearish run back up to this trend line. Mind you, this was before this candle had touched this trend line. So I was looking for this to get tapped into, taking this external and internal liquidity, and going back up to this trend line to either come back up, tap off of it, bounce, keep going. Who cares? I don't. So yeah, going into this whole, Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday, that's what I was looking for. Distribution to that trend line. So going into today, we were around, what time is this? We were in this area right here. We were in this area right here, this candle to this candle. I knew that these highs had already tapped this, but we also had this big ass fair value gap right here. So I wasn't looking forward to this high getting tapped and it going all the way back down, and nah, because I am bullish on the grand scheme. If y'all can see on the grand scheme, we are bullish, like we are bullish. So I'm not just looking for the market to just dump all the way down here unless we start coming below this daily fair value gap, but we held it. So I'm still bullish, I don't care about this rejecting off, and so once we came into this 4-hour fair value gap right here and we start to reject, now I'm most definitely bullish. We didn't hit the consequent encroachment of this, but we tapped into it, so that's all I care about. If y'all see this right here, low volume void, if y'all don't know what that is, do y'all own homework. Y'all are your own boss, y'all own man. I don't gotta do it for y'all, but I will give y'all a brief description on what that is. So basically, it's just showing you where the volume is depending on what run you're looking for. It was this leg right here. Yeah, it was. So it was from this low to this high. Well, from this high to this low, this short term leg right here. I want to see where price would be more willing to react off of due to this volume right here. And as y'all can see, hold on. As y'all can see, these little dips in the volume are areas that have low volume, meaning that price doesn't want to stay there for long. So if y'all can see, like, all of this is a lot of volume, but these little dips, like this little curve in right here, hold on, let me move this shit, because y'all can't even see. I know y'all can't see. Basically, look at volume like this, but every little curve in, like the little curve in, that's low volume. Like that little dip right here, right above where my cursor is, that little dip, this little dip right above my cursor is, this little dip right above where my cursor is why I marked out this. This called a low volume void. If y'all don't understand what I'm saying and y'all want to do your own homework, look up low volume voids. It's basically areas in the market that price is not going to stay at for long. So I was definitely looking for this area to either get reversed off of, to keep going down, or to get pushed through. And since I was already bullish biased, I wanted to see some type of bullish, push through past this low volume void to this trend line. So now that we're there, the 1 hour is what I trade. It was a lot of going through lower time frame and higher time frame, just going through all the time frames to see different confluences and what's going on here and there. But it was a 15-minute fair value gap, and what was a 5-minute fair value gap right here. Yeah, this is 5-minute and 15-minute right here. Price start coming up into it. We had this change in the state of direction right here on the 1 minute, but we also had these highs right here. So once I seen this change in the state, I was more confident getting into it. And not only this one, I could have kept holding this, but I didn't, because I got what the fuck I got. But it was a change in the state right here. This change in the state right here is what really got me right, because as y'all can see, you got these lows right here, this fair value gap right here that was created on a 15 minute, and then we come back down and tap into a 1 hour. I know it's a lot going on my charts, but this is how I trade. So you got this accumulation right here, manipulation down with this wick into this 1 hour fair value gap, and instantly start pushing higher. So once I seen that, I was like, okay, cool. That's a good, indicator that we're going higher. But I need to see what? I need to see a change in the state of direction to really be confident. So once we came right here and I start seeing a lot of volume going past this change in the state, I think we were about we were about right here. Once I seen it just go past it, to be honest, I was already extremely bullish. So I got into the trade, and I got this trade to about, I didn't execute it on the 15 minute, I executed on the 1 hour. Let's go back so y'all can really see where I took this motherfucker, and I ain't just gonna put no bullshit on the screen. Alright, back. So once I seen that change in the state of direction right here, I got in about I don't know, probably about probably about 40 points above. I was being more patient, you feel me, because we did take these highs, like I said. So I've been, if you are a trader, you know you can get faked out in a quickie, you feel me, so you have to be vigilant. But it was just a lot of volume, and I'm catching low hanging fruit. I'm not trying to catch this whole leg. I'm not trying to catch all of this. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. I want to get my trade to get the fuck out. So I seen these highs right here that had already been taken on ES. ES already took it. That's the most powerful asset, so, well, the more powerful asset out of the two. So I also want to see NQ come and take that. But it was a SMT, so if I started seeing any kind of reversal, I would already had a SMT there, so I would have been vigilant of that. But like I said, as y'all can see, this volume right here wasn't really too much showing me any reversal, like, you know. So yeah, I got into it, caught about 34 points, risking about 8 points, but this originally I was risking about 25 to 30. I was risking about 25 to 30 for about a 1-to-1, but it started going in my direction. Once it came over here, as y'all can see, this BE, once it came, I think this is, what is this? This is something on the 15 minute or the 1 minute, I think. Let me make sure for y'all. Trying to see the significance. Oh yeah, this was, I think this is the top of this fair value got right here. I don't even know if this was the top. Y'all, I don't fucking know. This is hours later. I took this trade at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, this actually looks beautiful in the 1 minute too. But yeah, once I seen price come up to this area that I got BE, that goes for break even. I put my risk to break even, so I wasn't risking anything, and I just let it do what it do. I walked away from the charts, you feel me? If you gonna go back and fuck over me, that's cool. If you gonna go to my TP, then that's also cool. But yeah, I caught that for about 600. The earlier, hold on, let me go to my chart. Earlier this week, this $4,000, that is not on purpose. I swear to God, I put in a trade and I won. Yeah, because as y'all can see, I had either lost or I won. Yeah, like right here, I had took a $970 win. I took the win, boot, you feel me? Woohoo! Got off the charts, but I forgot to close my position. And it wasn't even my like initial position, because it hit my TP, it hit my take profit. But I guess I still had my stop loss position open, because it still was open when I went in, but for some reason it just kept running, and I only went one contract, so it wasn't like I had any runners left. I don't know what happened. I left, took a nap, came back, and I was $4,000 in the drawdown. Now, am I gonna count that? Absolutely not. This is demo, as I can see up here. This is demo. This is not to be taken extremely serious. This is just to see where I'm at with my strategy and with my performance. And yeah, so I don't know why that happened. I don't know why they did that, but just going on from now, I know, like, be more vigilant. So a little bit of this information was a little iffy, but I did take into account my losses and my wins, and I just added them up. But I'm trying to see. Okay, so let me see if this aligns with my total profit. Okay, yeah. So okay, yeah. Okay, so this is right. So as y'all can see, 2,615, as I said in the beginning of the video, that's how much I profited this week. And $2,535 is how much I lost. This 6,000 is just 4,000 added on to that 2,000, and I'm not counting that trade. That was unbelievably that like, come on now, fam. Let's be so fucking for real. Like, people might be like, no, that's a real life mistake. It happens. You got a demo like you trading real life. Come on, fam. We not taking this shit serious, fam. This is to see where I'm at. When money get involved, I promise you, I'm way more on 10 toes. Believe that. But my average trade time is about 28 minutes. Average losing time is about an hour. That's just with me sitting in. I had about a 37% win rate, but I don't know if that correlates with that $4,000 loss, or if that's just correlating with like the trades that I took. You feel me? So, yeah. This is all my shit. This is my first time just looking on Trader and seeing how this shit go. So $45 in commission. Total P&L 3,900, and that is not correct, y'all. Yeah, my total profit is this for this week. And yeah, 8 trades this week. I took two trades yesterday. I lost both of them. But I think the day before yesterday, but the day before yesterday is when I actually found like I'm not going past 30%. And then you can go over here to risk to reward. So this is the chart I'm also going off of. I'm gonna be targeting more 1 to 4s going on from now. As you can see, you can have a 30% win rate targeting 1 to 4s. You're still profitable. If you're targeting 1 to 1s, you have to at least have a 60% win rate to be profitable. So it's like, yeah, it's cool, you're not risking as much, but how much are you gaining? So a 1 to 5, I'm not targeting that. I'm not targeting a 1 to 5. I feel like a 1 to 4 is a good range to target depending on the setup. If it's an A+ setup, might go for 1 to 5. If it's not I'm not as confident, but I'm very confident, but it could go in the other way. I really shouldn't even be taking that trade, but I'm a trader at the end of the day. You take the risk regardless. So if it's not that, if I'm not that fucking confident in it, I'm gonna go for a 1 to 3. If I got great confidence on it, I'm going for a 1 to 4. And if I got in my mind like, bro, this has to do this, I'm gonna go to the 1 to 5. You feel me? And if it loses on either risk to reward ratio, if I lose, I lose. I'm not going anything under 30 points. And then I want to get to a point where I'm so I'm so crisp on my trade that I won't even take a trade unless it's below 20 points. Like, you feel me? Like, if I can't get in a position where I'm comfortably risking 20 points, I won't get in. But that's nowhere near right now. That's later on down my trading career. But like I said in the beginning of the video, you cannot control what you make, but you can control what you lose. So risk is everything when it comes to trading. 48. Well, I'm about $2,000 into drawdown, but that is not true. This big ass $4,000 trade really just fucked everything up. I'm not gonna lie, they just fucked everything up. But we start a fresh week next. Week, so we'll be good. But I'm about $80. Okay, so this $81. Take away this $2,000. This $81 is where I'm at right now. So say 50,000 and 80. I'm probably just gonna add the 50K back on there, and then I'll be like $81 in profit for the week, which is basically break even. Cause what the fuck is $80? You feel me? That's gas money in my car. But yeah, I ain't gonna stretch this video no more longer, y'all. Like, I cannot talk. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I ain't gonna stretch this video. I fuck with y'all so heavy, man. Like, the people who really just with me, you feel me? All y'all in my comments, like, y'all family, bro, for real. Like, I fuck with y'all hard because y'all really just witnessing the beginning of somebody who's going to be making $1 million a month trading the financial markets. So, I hope y'all with me on this shit. I know you ain't just watching me to watch me. maybe you watching me to benefit your mind, and I'm all with that too. You feel me? You don't gotta be a trader, bro. You can be an OnlyFans star. You can do boxing. I don't give a fuck what you do. If you here watching me and you support me, man, I love you, and I really hope that all of us look at 2025 as the year that we take off, because I promise it is. If you want it to be, I promise it is. So week one of being unemployed, pretty good week if you ask me. Break even, didn't win nothing, but damn so didn't lose nothing. And next week I'm going in with a better suit built up. You feel me? I know what the fuck to expect. Hopefully I can come out profitable. If not, that's perfectly fine. That's the life of being a trader. And yeah, get used to this shit, y'all. This a new view. This a new view, gang. This a new view. So get used to this, and we gonna stay consistent, man. Oh, before I leave, I did start a reaction channel. If you this more the serious side, my business side of my life. But if you want to just laugh it up and go react to some stupid ass shit with me, click the fucking ain't no link in the bio. I ain't putting no link, but I'm gonna put the name of that hoe. Get your lazy ass up and type in the name. It's just 3K reacts. It's strictly just 3K reacts, and it's already another nigga named 3K reacts. I'm coming for your spot. I'm coming for your spot. So you better work harder than me, cause it ain't too many niggas who can. I'm coming for your spot. But yeah, it's gonna have a profile picture just like mine with the Huey from Boondocks, but he just aiming the chop like that. So yeah, that's me, y'all. Go subscribe. The shit kind of look poo right now. Thumbnail kind of look poo right now, but that's perfectly fine. I just fucking started. I'm buying me a new webcam sometime this week, next week, so quality gonna be crisp as fuck. Crisp as fuck. So we ain't gonna be worried about that. And yeah, just go support your boy, man. I'm trying to make it. And what the fuck am I talking about? I'm trying to make it, nigga. I already made it. Richard Millie on my wrist already. I just ain't went to go pick it up. But yeah, I'm yapping at this point. Love y'all, man. Peace and love to the conscience, man. I'm out.